Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play with Sambo and Blaze Purple. And as you know, we're in the infamous Catwoman instance. Finally, we're going to attack wing number 3 that you can see behind me there. Just to bring you up to speed, a couple of things. Firstly, this is a rather difficult run. Yes, hello Catwoman, thank you for that. We've got 4 separate wings to this particular instance, and each wing has a set of cat eyes. So as you can see there, I've already played through number 1, it's got glowy cat eyes. We've also played through number 2, that has yellow glowy cat eyes. And in the past we got seriously stumped on wing number 3, which of course was a nasty boss. Thank you to a large number of my viewers who PM'd me, messaged me, emailed me and left comments on my video channel all saying, hey Sambo, you need to respec. It's time to really start having a look at that spec and also changing your role. Well, that's what we've done, as you'll remember in the previous Let's Play episode. And so of course we've ended up with a new set of abilities and a new role in order to try and take on this boss. So just once again remembering, if you hit the T key if you're playing on PC, we hit T and watch above my head. And there we go. So I've shifted from damage to defense mode, and that's indicated by the shield above my head. Now as I toggle between the two, look down the bottom and you'll see the powers on my power tray changing. And of course what you do is you hit K, go to your loadouts, and here you have your 2 types, damage and defense. Defense is what we're looking for at the moment. And just a quick recap, what are the powers that we've put on here? Well, we're trying to make sure that these have a lot of power interactions. What's a power interaction, you say? Have a look. As I hover over one of these, you'll see, for example, this one is called Inflame, and its power interaction is that it inflicts burning to enemies you touch. Now, a burning effect is a dot, damage over time, so that's going to basically tick away and eat away at their health. The second ability here, called Fiery Weapon, it ignites my weapon, increasing my crit strike chance and my crit strike damage. It also has a power interaction, and basically what it's saying is that if you strike an enemy with a burning dot on it, which of course we've given them from the Inflame ability on number 1, if we strike those guys with that dot on it, it will provide a healing effect. So I really want to have that going at all times because I need to be constantly healing myself in this fight. My third ability, which is one that I use a lot, you'll have seen, especially in my Disco Inferno 100th video celebration, it's the Inflame. So that's that big wave of flames that pushes back, knocks back all the enemies. It has a power interaction as well. In other words, it also inflicts burning, which is a dot on the enemies, but it says when immolation is active, nearby objects and enemies will burst into flames. So we've got lots of things going on there. I've got a heal on there, which is a supercharge cost, and I also have my volcanic calamity. Now, remembering that you can of course change these at any time. So once we get into this wing number 3, if it all goes to hell, we can come back out here and have a rethink about these last 2 here, because of course this ability on number 6 is a 100% supercharge cost. So that means it's going to take a long time to build up, and it has a cooldown as well. So it's not something that we can spam, it's something that we have to wait for that supercharge cost to come up. However, when we unleash it, of course, it's devastation. It's one of my favorite abilities. So we may need something that's a lot more useful in terms of being up, its uptime. So we'll see how we go. So the other thing to remember, of course, finally, is that switching between damage and defense, and again we're in defense now, means that my base stats change. What does that mean? It means that my damage goes down probably by about 20%. I'm not going to be inflicting as much damage. And before you say, hey Sambo, that's no good because you've got a big boss coming up, don't you want to do as much damage as possible? No, in this case the trade-off is that my mitigation, okay, so all my defensive abilities, all my mitigation abilities go up, and they go up a whole lot. So I'm going to be doing less damage, but I can take more damage. So we've really turned ourselves into a bit of a tank here, and we've got our burning abilities all set up. Let's see how we go. It's the big moment, folks. I also want to try and kill this guy first time once we get through all the trash, because of all the healing barrels and my helpers. So, ooh, here we go. See what happens. Now, I don't remember where they start. There we go. Now I'm also going to be locking on a lot because I don't want to lose my target. So here we go. We're going to set ourselves on fire. We're going to give ourselves the fiery weapon, and you can see myself being healed a little bit there. So that's good. I'm going to use the pushback, and it's going to affect everyone that has the dot on them. I'm going to reapply burning on myself. So there we go. fiery weapon needs to be applied again, and another pushback, all interacting with each other. You can see I'm being healed a whole bunch now. I'm going to do another pushback. Running out of power. Going to lock onto her. There we go. I survived that a lot more easily than the last time we tried, so that's definitely working, folks. I've just got to wait for my power to come back up, although as we get this collectible, there's a trade-off to waiting for my power to come up.
This lynx claw is a priceless Native American relic. The man who owned it is a distant memory, but this pretty thing will be mine forever.
And that drawback is, of course, that I fear that our little helpers might time out, because of course we don't want that. We want them to stay with us. And I'm being bounced around all over the place. My health, you can see, is still way up high, so it's not too risky at this point. Gonna make sure I apply the weapon, fiery weapon again. And got a bit of lag, which is why you'll notice that my abilities trigger well after the fight. But still, we made it through there, no problems. So this is obviously helping a great deal. Still got my helpers. I'm waiting for my power to come up. I really don't want these helpers to disappear because I do need them. Come on, power, build up, build up. We've got our number 5 ability is ready to use there. That's the big heal. Alright, let's see what happens. Still not on the boss, but we're on the tough guys. So I've lost all my power there. Use a knockback. And we dealt with them extremely effectively. So this is definitely working. How it pans out on the boss, we don't know. We still may get our asses kicked. Still may have to change up the power set a little bit. But for now, as you can see by my health, we're doing a lot better than we did last time. Still getting knocked around a lot, but my damage is being soaked up a whole lot more than it was. I need to bring up my inflame again, so I set myself on fire. So we apply those dots, of course, to all the mobs. Now it looks like these guys aren't timing out, which is great because I really need as many of them as possible for the big boss at the end. My power's not going up as much as I'd like it to, but we won't waste a soda yet. We'll just head on in and clean up these mobs. Come on, lag. Oh, look, see, all I wanted to do then was do my big leap towards the boss, and because of the lag, it translated my mouse movements a lot differently and ended up with a move I didn't want to do, but that's okay. Concentrate on this Lion Lord. We'll hit caps lock to lock him in, Eddie, lock him in as a target, and there we go. Alright, so we've got lots of helpers now, which is good. Hopefully they follow me up here. Really hoping that they do. Are you coming up? Oh, there's a Lion Lord. Again, set ourselves on fire, make sure we're applying that dot, and we clean them up, no problem. And it does look like the NPCs are following me, thank goodness for that. Come on. Here they come, slowpokes. Alright, hopefully we're going the right way, folks. Ah yes, I remember this. So here we go, it's boss time. So I'm going to wait for my power to come back. Because I'm going to need all of it in this fight. Also, I don't know if you remember from last time, but there are some healing barrels. There's one over there just in front of me. There's one over here just by the pillar. You can see it highlighting in yellow there. These are going to be lifesavers for us. So we definitely want to keep an eye on them and make sure that we're using them at the appropriate moment. And that, of course, also means that we're not popping them at the wrong time accidentally by blowing them up. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 odd Lion helpers. Thanks for coming along, guys. Definitely going to need you. Our power is nearly at full. And once again, this is where we really got our rear handed to us on a Silverline plate last time. So here's hoping that this new power set, my new mode, and my new abilities will actually help us get through. So good luck to us. Here we go. No pressure or anything. so let's set ourselves on fire. So we're applying a dot. I'm stunned already, that's okay. Make sure fiery weapon is up. Stun. We've run out of power already. That's not good. And we've done about 25% damage. Really need to set myself on fire. There we go. Got the dot I need. Fiery weapon, because that is going to give me my heals. I'm being stunned left, right and centre. I might have to have a drink so that we get some power back. I'm going to use my heal. Alright, so we've got him down to 50%. Trying to pull off combos here. The lag is getting in the way. Getting stunned a lot. Need to use my heal again. Gave ourselves 1,000 points then. I really need more power. I'm going to use my trinket. Come on, use the trinket. Lag is annoying. We've dotted him up now. We've got our inflame going. I really need fiery weapon so that I can have some heals. Instead we'll use my big heal. Trying to pull off combos here. They're not happening because of the lag. There's fiery weapon, come on. Oh, breaking out of the stun uses power. That is super annoying. Here we go, fiery weapon. So hopefully we're going to be healed by fiery weapon. We've nearly got him down. We're stunned. Come on, go, go, go. Trying to pull off combos, cannot for the life of me pull off a freaking combo, you bloody ass. Oh god, that was annoying. Okay, lag in this game, I'm sorry Sony, do not mix. That was horrible. All I was ending up doing then was just this. Okay, all I wanted to do was, for example, that, an uppercut. See, it's fine when I'm out of combat. It's 4 mouse clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and look at that. It's completely misinterpreted them again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's test it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not doing it. Right, and it's doing another move and a leap. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Oh, this is so frustrating. Let's just, if you don't know what on earth I'm going on about, it's these. So, for example, if we look at some combos, where are we? 1, 2, and hold. Let's try that. 1, 2, hold. Oh, now it's doing it all the time. No. Alright. Well, like I said, that is annoying me and very frustrating. But, having said that, thanks to you guys and thanks to my respecking, we actually made it through. So that's some good news, and it's good news in that we may actually make it through to the end, because the last boss, I'd imagine, is even harder. Alright, so setting ourselves on flame, giving ourselves fiery weapon so that we heal ourselves as we hit. Watch for some green numbers coming up. None have come up at the moment. So didn't get healed at that. Let's try that again. Fiery weapon. Combos not popping are really annoying actually. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that's all down to lag. Because again, reminding you guys that I am playing from Australia on US servers, so there's bound to be some issues, although I must admit it hasn't been this bad for a long time. Maybe it's the time of day, who knows. One, two, hold. It just seems to be doing whatever the hell it wants, folks. Not happy about that. Right, I did not make that combo move. What is it doing? It's spazzing out. So of course when we see that symbol we hold shift to block. Actually even I'm spamming button number 3 there, nothing was happening. So even directly hitting the buttons is completely lagged out. So not the best conditions. Look at that. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, and it's finally popped. That's horrible. Oh, come on. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Now it's doing it. Now it's not. And now it's doing them even though I didn't want it to that time. Oh God, what's going on? Now I want to do, yes, actually want to do one of those. Now I want to do Fiery Death. And I pressed 1, then nothing happened, then it happened. Seemingly half an hour later, lag is gonna kill us. Or at least make me incredibly frustrated anyway. Give ourselves a healing barrel. So certainly didn't know about this guy who's effectively another boss. So he's taking a severe beating. And we're doing okay at this point. And we finally got him. Alright, so that's interesting. The fourth wing wasn't in fact a fourth wing. It looks like we just had to hit up those 2 bosses. And we've got both of the cat's eyes. So that is good news. This is all new content now for me. No idea what's coming up next. Let's see what happens when we place the cat's eyes in the statues. One more.
The final piece. Perfect. Now let's see what power these relics possess.
You wish to control us. Now we shall control you.
Uh-oh.
You sought to make us submit. Now you will submit to us.
Alright, looks like we're having to beat up on Catwoman herself. Although I can't target her. There we go. So, put ourselves on flame, crank up fiery weapon, do the knockback, and we're off. Give ourselves an early heal and blast. Let's see if lag will get in the way this time. Alright, so she's completely regenning. When one of those new mobs appears, they completely regen all of her health. So it looks like we're going to have to do that 4 times. Oh, and we've got another mob. So keeping an eye on our health, of course. Don't have enough power to be able to bring in my fiery weapon. She's been regened. Let's actually have a soda, which should bring us back a little power. Here we are, fiery weapon and knockback. Catwoman has vanished into the shadows. There she is again. We'll lock onto her. And that's another annoying thing, is that bringing yourself back out of being locked actually uses up power, so this is not going to go well. I've got nothing, and look at that, we're dead. So yeah, actually using the break free ability uses up your power, and that is not nice, not pretty at all. Now one thing I've just noticed there, you'll see it says defeat Catwoman, and it's 0 out of 9, so of course the cat has 9 lives. Very cool.
You cannot destroy what has been unleashed.
Let's give this another go. Set ourselves on fire. Fiery weapon. Knock back. We'll lock onto her so that we focus on her rather than the trash mobs. Come on, combos. Do your thing.
You dare to destroy our ancient might?
Fiery weapon and flame. So that means, of course, every time we're hitting Catwoman, we're dotting her up, hopefully.
Play nice.
You dare to destroy our ancient might?
So we still have our number 5 ability, the heal knockback up our sleeves, so we'll keep that. Come on, combos! No, look, it's just 1, 2, hold. Come on.
You cannot destroy what has been unleashed.
1, 2, hold. What are you doing? 1, 2, hold. It's meant to be an uppercut. Not Happy Jam. You can hear me clicking the mouse there in the background. Whoops, that was a healing. Move! Move! Now I can't even move. Now I'm spamming number 2, no fiery weapon. Spamming 3.
Destroy our ancient might?
Not getting heals for some reason from the fiery weapon. Okay, we've defeated her 4 out of 9 times. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Give her some fiery death ray.
Play nice.
Set ourselves on fire again. Give ourselves a heal. I might pop a soda early
Our ancient might?
so that it refreshes off its cooldown and comes back in time later.
Play rough.
1, 2, hold.
Don't kill run.
You cannot destroy.
Okay, 6 of 9. We've got 3 more lives. This is getting intense now, folks. Let's bring down the flaming meteor of death. We'll throw that at her. That definitely took a big chunk of health off her. That was good. Got no power left. Come on. Soda is still on cooldown. Healing ability is nearly there. Will we get the healing ability off? Yes, we did. Thank God for that. Although, is it going to be enough? Who knows? Do a knockback.
Ancient might?
8 of 9. We need a soda. Are we going to make it through this last round? Put ourselves on fire. Give ourselves fiery weapon. Get the hell out of town. Try and find a healing barrel. Here we go. Give ourselves some much needed heals. And the soda is still on cooldown. I don't think we're going to make it, folks. Get out. I'm stuck in a corner. Get out. Roll away. Roll away. Need a healing barrel. There's one over there. Can we make it in time? Yes, we made it. Will it be enough? This is edge of your seat stuff here. Pop our trinket. Inflame. Knock back. We've got our health back up. Now we just want the combos to do their thing. Got a heal back up off cooldown. And we did it, folks! We did it! We finally defeated Catwoman. Oh my god, amongst all the nightmares, all the technical issues that seemed to come up in that fight, we did it. Let's see what she has to
Those
say.
alien creeps possessed me. Oh. Well, they're gone now. And the diamonds too, A pity. When next we meet, I'll have to remember I owe you at least one of my 9 lives. The Gotham Museum. All this money spent on security. I do love a challenge. And I do love shiny things. Especially if they belong to someone else. Jewels, trinkets, gems, treasure beyond compare. But somehow, they never fill the hole in my heart. So I found a mission. A crusade. My little secret. Or at least, it started that way. Now it's the world's most fabulous game of cat and flying mouse. I wonder who is really chasing who. I am the world's greatest thief, and yet I'll never know if I've truly stolen his heart.
Well, and there you have it, folks. Cat's in the bag. We completed a headline. We have an achievement for that. And as always, wonderfully fantastic motion comics to finish off the storyline. That was indeed an intense storyline, an intense instance. It's asking us to exit now. Let's see. We'll do that just in case there's anything else. But that's it. That was the end of the Catwoman instance. We made it. Can't believe it. It was very tough. And the only reason that we got through, certainly not really due to any skill of mine, but more thanks to everyone that helped me in terms of suggesting going into the defense role rather than the damage role, and of course for explaining exactly how all the power interactions work, etc, etc. So let's have a look in our journal to tie this one off. See what it says. There we go, cat's eye. We get 2 marks of allegiance and $125. Wasn't much money, but we do get the marks of allegiance, and our renown with Wayne Tech is changed by 125 as well. So we have now got 8 marks of legend. Oh, we've got 3 Aphrodite's tokens, we've got 1 mark of triumph, and we've got 2 marks of allegiance. So I'll have to pop back to the watchtower to see exactly what that will buy us. You can see also on here our icons for the equipment that we have are slowly starting to turn red, so we're going to need some repairs there. But at the end of the day, whoops, where's my inventory? I'm looking for my inventory. There it is. At the end of the day, we did it, folks. Now, what did we get as a reward for that? We got, looks like a pair of shoulders, level 30 shoulders, and they've got a lot of defense, a lot of health. We may end up wearing. Oh, actually, a lot of these items look pretty good. A lot of them are styles that we haven't collected yet as well. Oh, and we've got some nice gear there in terms of a 2-hander, although we can't use that, of course. And we got some other shoulders, voodoo. So there's a whole bunch of voodoo styles there that we'll have a look at in future episodes. And there's my favorite epic music. So what finer way to end this particular episode than with the epic Gotham City music, the full moon in the background, and a hearty success in terms of defeating the Catwoman instance and Catwoman herself. So thanks very much for watching. Certainly hope you enjoyed that. Sorry about the wait. Hope it was worthwhile. And of course, we'll be joining you again very shortly in the next Let's Play episode of DC Universe Online. So from myself, Sambo, and Blaze Purple, hope you're having a great day. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.